Long live rock and roll, kids. Lou Lombardi here with the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus here on the internet, guys. We've brought the Rock and Roll Circus to you guys, and I'm really excited because this is the maiden voyage of our podcast here. And what we're doing tonight is we're celebrating the different artists that have actually supported me over the years, and it's really, really exciting to see all the bands that had come together and rallied around my old podcast. So I'm going to play their music tonight, and we're going to give them some promo. This is top-notch rock and roll, guys, and you're going to freaking love it. Before we get into it too far, I'd like to thank my sponsors, Positively Pittsburgh Magazine, Positively Pittsburgh Live. Thank you so much, Joanne Quinn Smith. And I'd like to thank my Click Vodka also for sponsoring me and helping me put this together. All right. The first band we're going to get into tonight is a band called Supermonkey. Supermonkey has been around for about 10 years here in Pittsburgh, and they've got a great new record out. Now you can find Supermonkey on the internet at ilovesupermonkey.com. And the song I'm going to play for you guys is called The Last Rock God. It's getting some play here in Pittsburgh, so when you hear it, please call up and support it and tell them you want to hear more. This is Supermonkey, The Last Rock God.
Because you're stubborn and proud, you think
fast ending there with Supermonkey. Last Rock God. Supermonkey's got some shows coming up I'm going to tell you guys about. If you want to catch out Supermonkey live, you might want to do that because yours truly is in the band right now. Supermonkey, you can catch them live October 10th at Musica in Akron, Ohio. October 18th at the Fantasy in Cleveland. October 23rd at Adelphia Music Hall. So we're doing a little Ohio tour. For you Ohioans. Ohioans? Is that what I say that? I'm sure that people in Ohio get will be picking up the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus here, so we will be out there to rock your freaking socks off. This next band is a band I absolutely love. They're called Highway 4. They're from Butler, Pennsylvania. And don't let the small town thing throw you off, guys, because this is serious rock and roll. And in the background here, we've got a little Lenny Kravitz telling us that rock and roll is dead. And when you hear this band, Highway 4, you will know that that is not true. Gene Simmons, you can eat your little heart out because Highway 4 is one of the most badass bands you're ever going to hear. I'm really excited. And Kelly did me a giant solid and did an interview for me on my old podcast as they were recording this album. And when they sent it to me, I was completely floored and excited. And so here, without further ado, this is Highway 4. This is called Day by Day off their latest CD. You can check them out at highway4band.com, and I'll tell you about some shows coming up with them in a minute.
Not to blame yourself.
I think that's what we call a barn burner. Holy cow. I mean, that practically burnt the studio down there. That is Highway 4 from Butler, Pennsylvania. They've got some shows coming up September 20th, the Downtown Fall Festival in sunny Butler, Pennsylvania. The 27th, Rippers Rock House. October 25th, Peter B's Oktoberfest. I'm really excited about that gig because guess what? The Loudini Rock and Roll Circus podcast is going to be there live. Yes, and it's going to be a great day. And I think that they may even let me pull out an acoustic guitar and jam a few tunes there, maybe out in the parking lot or something like that. Okay, who's next? Oh my God, it is so good tonight. I'm so freaking excited. Oh, coming up next. You know, rock and roll, guys. It's all about rock and roll. And I started out with the song Long Live Rock by The Who. And that is my, if that's not my mantra, it's definitely one of them. But rock comes from a much deeper tradition, as most of you know, and that's the blues. And I really couldn't do a show about rock and roll without talking about the blues. And the blues are so important. And, you know, I don't need to give you guys the whole, 150-year history here of the whole deal. I will let the Jeff Fetterman Band, speak that in song to you with a song called Hellbound Train. Jeff and I met when he was opening for Anna Popovic here in Pittsburgh, and we bonded immediately. We just immediately realized we were both brothers in arms with the guitar. And he's an awesome dude. He has a great story, and I had him on the podcast earlier in the year. We're going to bring him on next year when his new record comes out, and I promise you he's going to tell his story this time. He's got an amazing story that would just blow you away, and he's a true blues man, guys. He has lived it. So, without further ado, this is the Jeff Fetterman Band. This is a track called Hellbound Train.
Miles through the pouring rain, I traveled many more on this hellbound train. Had nowhere to run, and there's no place to hide from the broken heart you gave me and a love made of lies. From your love there's poison through my veins. The time's gone by, baby, nothing's changed. No champagne drunk as I break these chains. I'm still just a lonely rider on this hellbound train. In the still of the night, as I slip out of bed, I slip by your house, knowing where we've been. Smoke-filled room with a bottle in my hand. If I were as strong as my drink, baby, I'd be a strong man. But your love is more than a memory. I just kept believing that you wanted me. You had another link on your chain. I'm still just a lonely rider on this hellbound train. Thought I found heaven's beautiful angel. Well, I searched a million places for the light of day. I looked 1,000 faces, try to take you away. Nowhere to run and there's no place to hide from this rain that falls inside. Well, your love was just a losing game. I took a taste and the price was paid. My heart's still bound by these chains. Still just a lonely rider on this hellbound train.
The Jeff Fetterman Band, my brother in arms, Mr. J, Jeff Fetterman, a great guitar player from Bradford, Pennsylvania, I believe. Jeff just did a show here in Pittsburgh where he worked with Kenny Wayne Shepherd, and I got to be a part of that and helped him do some video for that. I'm looking at Jeff's site, and it looks like, what has he got coming up here? The Last Shot Bar and Grill in Erie on September 26th at 8 p.m. So you guys want to get your butts out there and check out the Jeff Fetterman Band for you guys who are in that area. Some of you may want to know, how do you contact the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus? Because maybe, just maybe, you're in a band and you'd like to be on here, or maybe you have a comment, or maybe you want to tell me I'm full of crap. I don't know, but you can get right to me. We're not even going to screw around with email and all that. I'm going to give you the phone number. Yes, there's a phone number. You can Google Voice me. It's 724-485-9238. That number again, 724-485-9238. All right, now who we got something coming up? I know we got, I love this guy. While we're talking about great guitar players, Stevie J Band. Steve Jackson is another brother in arms I've known for many years. I've bought equipment off of Steve. I filled in for Steve in bands, although I can't ever say that I could fill his shoes. But Steve is a dynamite guitar player, and he's got a great record out, great songs. And this is one of my favorites. I had Steve again. I had him on my old podcast a few months ago, and he was just such a trooper, just such a great guy. And he told his story, and it was just really awesome. So I want to play for you guys the Stevie J Band. This is a track called 212 Dolores Drive. Crank it up.
Sipping on beers, having no fears, stacking the cans, high school years, skipping school, trying to be cool, rocking out with my old crew. Felt so good, party in the woods, terrorize in the neighborhood, out all night till the morning light, feeling alive each time we beat the night. When I think about that place again, I have to laugh. I thought those good times would never end. When on 212 Dolores Drive, when I cut my teeth, I came alive. When on 212 Dolores Drive, think about you all the time. When on 212 Dolores Drive, always be a part of me, in my mind. MTV with no reality, videos I wished I could be. First tattoo, trying to be cool, with a spray paint can I wrote metal rules. Sweet 16, my teenage queen, took my heart and it made me scream. With that at a van, well I had a plan, got a guitar and a rock and roll band. When I think about that place again, I had to laugh. I thought those good times would never end. When on 212 Dolores Drive, when I cut my teeth, I came alive. When on 212 Dolores Drive. when I think about it. Whoa, I couldn't live without it. All the good times from my past. I'm grown up now, but still living fast. Well, on 212 the longest drive. When I cut my teeth, I came alive. Well, on 212 the longest drive. Think about you all the time. Well, on 212 the longest drive. Always be a part of me. Well, on 212 the longest drive. When I cut my teeth, I came alive. Well, on 212 the longest drive. Think about you all the time. Well, on 212 the longest drive. Always be a part of me. In my mind.
All right, guys, that was the Stevie J Band. I mean, I'm like, how can he not be like singing along to that? You know, 212 Dolores Drive. I can't do it as good as those guys. Great harmonies. The Stevie J Band, you can find them at thesteviejband.com. Some shows coming up for the Stevie J Band. September 20th, SJB, Stevie J Band returns to Sidebar, and that's in Katanning. On the 27th, they're at Xander's in Pittsburgh. And October 11th, it's Slant 6. Okay, guys, so very cool. The Stevie J Band. Somebody called up and said, hey, you didn't say Jeff Fetterman's website, you dumb butt. Okay, all right. Before we had Stevie J Band, we had the Jeff Fetterman Band, my brother in arms, my good buddy. And if you missed that, or if I forgot to say it, it's JeffFetterman.com. JeffFetterman.com. And Steve's website is Stevie J Band. That's STEVIEJBAND.com. So the Stevie J Band played there for you, and before that we had Jeff Fetterman Band. Okay, once again, I'd like to thank Positively Pittsburgh Live and Click Vodka for helping me put this on. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for listening. If you want to contact me, or if you are a great rock and roll outfit and you'd like to be featured or have your music played here on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus, please reach out to me at 724-485-9238. And just leave me a voicemail message and tell me what you're doing, and I want to check you guys out, and we will get it hooked up. Yes, somebody said, are you going to do interviews with? Yes, we're going to be doing the whole thing again, and we're going to be playing a lot more music and less of me going blah, 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 blah. Okay, speaking of me going blah, 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 I'm going to stop doing that, and I'm going to play for you another band. Wayne Smith was on here again. He supported me, so I want to thank him for that. I've known Wayne for a few years now. Played with with Jason Deutsch, who's a great singer-songwriter from Pittsburgh, and we're going to get him in here. I promise you guys. But tonight I'm going to feature Wayne Smith and Carla Simmons. Their band is called Grain. And you can find them on the old Facebook. That's facebook.com/grain.pa. So check them out. It's a really unique. They have a really unique style. It still really rocks. It's very cool. And Wayne, as I've said many times before, and I'll say again, in my opinion, is probably the best dressed guitar player in Pittsburgh. Okay, so enough of me. This is Grain. This is a track called I Ruined Love. Check it out.
Come on, get up. My love is down.
from the bad years. Grain, guys. Carla Simmons and Wayne Smith. That's a real kick-ass track from those guys. Grain. You can find them on facebook.com/grain.pa/info. Okay. One more time, you can reach me, Lou Lombardi, aka Loudini, at 724-485-9238. We are ready. We are up, ready, and willing to rock your face off. So please get in touch with us, because we want to hear what you have. We are out there looking for new bands, and we got some great shows coming up for you in the coming weeks. I would love to thank, before we wrap up here, all the bands and musicians that have worked with me over the past year, and we've been supporting each other. And guys, that's what it's all about. So if you'd like to join the club, get into club. Again, that phone number is 724-485-9238. I would like to thank Supermonkey. Chris Skrbluski and I have been buddies for about 10 years now, and he's we've been there for each other, and he's a really great dude. And the band Supermonkey's got a new record out, and it's really awesome. It's a great band. So you want to check them out live. I gave you guys some dates earlier in the podcast there. The band Highway 4, awesome rock band. Check them out, highway4band.com. ilovesupermonkey.com, highway4band.com. We play the Jeff Fetterman band, so you can find them at jefffetterman.com. Great blues guitar player. Please check out, who else we want to check out? We had the Stevie J band with the 212 Dolores Drive. Great band. And again, their website, steviejband.com. Please check them out. Please go rock out with them at all their shows. I just got done playing Grain. All right. Wayne Smith and Carla Simmons project from an album called The Bad Years. I Ruined Love. Great track. Great band. Please check them out. Facebook.com/Grain. Okay. Now I got to do this. As you all know, as many of you know, I have my own band, Lou Lombardi's Strangelove, and our CD, guess what, guys? You're never going to believe it. It's actually done. Will be available on all the outlets, say iTunes, radio, Pandora, and all that, in the next coming weeks, and we'll make a big deal out of that. But this is a track that I wrote about Janis Joplin. And I called it Pagan Mama. So I'm going to wrap up tonight's show with Strangelove. Again, if you want to get in touch, 724-485-9238. We are looking for more bands to be on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus, here the podcast version. So please get in touch with me. Once again, I would like to thank Joanne Quinn Smith, Positively Pittsburgh Live, one of my sponsors, and Click Vodka as well. So thank you guys so much. And I'm going to take you home here with a little Strangelove. This is called Pagan Mama. I'll see you guys next week.